We're going to compare the AMD Wraith Prism to the Noctua NH-D15 using this test bench right here. The information in this video can also be found on my website at pcanalytics.com, and the product links can be found in the description below. With that in mind, let's start by looking at some qualitative metrics.
The Wraith Prism fan lays flat on the CPU, while the NH-D15 image shows the side of the cooler that would face the RAM. With that in mind, the Wraith Prism cooler will not have RAM clearance issues in most setups. However, the NH-D15 may overhang some of the RAM slots in most setups. Additionally, the Wraith Prism uses a single fan, while the NH-D15 uses two, and it is possible to add a third fan on the D15 cooler. In regards to installation, both coolers are relatively easy to install. Next, let's dig into the performance. We're going to cover two sets of graphs, one normalized by percent speeds and the second normalized by noise levels. Note that these graphs are created by using machine learning models to help break down the performance using over 1 million data points in an open case. This means that performance may differ depending on your case's airflow and your CPU. To orient you to the graph, the left side shows temperatures corresponding to the solid lines, with the right side showing noise levels represented by the dashed lines. As a general rule, lower is always better for the data shown. With that in mind, we will first look at the fan's performance on an idle CPU, which is assumed to be using 30 watts of power. When comparing the Wraith Prism cooler in red to the D15 cooler in blue, the D15 cooler performs materially better at lower RPMs, while that difference diminishes as we approach 100% fan speed. Additionally, the Wraith Prism begins to start to make audible noise around 40% fan speed. As we increase the watts to 105, which is what the CPU is rated for, we can see that the D15 cooler has materially better cooling performance across the board, while also producing significantly less noise. Next, we will look at the CPU overclocked to 125 watts. This shows that the D15 cooler can handle overclock temperatures well, while the Wraith Prism would struggle to keep the CPU cool. For the second set of comparisons, we will look at the performance for a given noise level. The graph shown has noise on the bottom axis, while keeping the temperatures on the side axis. Note that lower is still better for this graph. When comparing the coolers by normalized noise levels, we can see that the D15 cooler performs better at lower decimal levels. As we increase the watts to 105, we can see that the D15 begins to materially outperform across the board. And as we increase the wattage to 125, we can see that this trend continues. Overall, the D15 cooler has much better cooling for a given noise level, making it the winner for this comparison. If you enjoyed this video, you should check out this one. Thank you for watching.